I had to defend a guy who tried to steal a whole truckload of ice cream. So I'm a criminal defense attorney, and let me tell you, I've seen some wild cases. But nothing could prepare me for the time I had to represent a guy who decided that stealing a truck filled with ice cream was a good idea. It was a hot July day when I got the call. My client, let's call him Dave, had been caught red-handed trying to drive off with a semi-truck full of ice cream. Apparently, he thought it was a brilliant plan to cool off his summer by commandeering a truckload of frozen treats. The kicker? He was completely sober and had a full-time job at a local grocery store. When I met him, he was a scruffy-looking dude with a sheepish grin. He told me that he and his buddies had been joking about how great it would be to have a personal ice cream truck, and somehow, the joke turned into a let's make it happen moment. He said he thought it would just be a fun joyride, and they'd return it after a few hours. Spoiler alert. They didn't get far before the cops caught them. Now, as his lawyer, I had to figure out how to spin this into something that wouldn't land him in jail for years. I mean, who wants to be known as the ice cream bandit? So I went with the angle that he was just a misguided guy who made a silly mistake. I even argued that he was trying to bring joy to his friends during the heat wave. In court, I stood there trying not to laugh as I explained the situation to the judge. I could see the judge trying to suppress a smile. In the end, we managed to get him a plea deal. He had to do community service and pay restitution for the ice cream, which, by the way, was a lot more expensive than I thought. After the hearing, Dave came up to me and said, "Thanks, man. I guess I'll stick to buying my ice cream from now on." I couldn't help but laugh. So yeah, that's my craziest case to date. Just remember, if you ever think about stealing a truck full of ice cream, maybe just buy a pint instead. Your future self will thank you. Ice cream.